Here's a tough truth most drivers don't want to face. Your car won't reach 100,000 miles. Not because it isn't capable, but because of something you are doing right now. Every time you start the engine, shift into gear, or tap the brakes, you could be unknowingly cutting thousands of miles off your car's lifespan. Mechanics see it all the time, early breakdowns that could have easily been avoided. In this video, we're uncovering the hidden habits, common myths, and everyday mistakes that are quietly wrecking your engine, your transmission, and your bank account. Stick around till the end, because the last one is so common, there's a good chance it's happening to you right now. Section 1. Cold starts, the silent engine destroyer. Starting your car on a chilly morning and immediately stepping on the gas is doing serious harm you can't undo. Here's the reason. Oil needs time to circulate. In cold weather, it thickens and doesn't reach essential engine parts right away. Revving the engine before it's fully lubricated increases friction and causes metal-on-metal grinding. According to engineers at Mobil 1, up to 90% of engine wear occurs during cold startup. At first, the damage is tiny, barely noticeable, but over time it wears down piston rings, camshafts, and bearings. What you should do: let your engine idle for 30 to 60 seconds. Avoid hard throttle until it's warmed up. Use synthetic oil, which flows more easily in low temperatures. Psychology insight: most drivers are in a hurry and think revving helps the car wake up. In reality, it's waking up your future repair bill. Section 2. Skipping scheduled maintenance, the domino effect. Your owner's manual isn't a suggestion, it's your car's survival manual. Ignoring scheduled maintenance turns minor problems into major breakdowns. Worn-out spark plugs lead to misfires, old coolant corrodes your radiator and head gasket, dirty transmission fluid destroys clutches. These service intervals were created from real-world durability testing by the manufacturers. Yet studies show more than 60% of drivers postpone maintenance because of cost or inconvenience. Here's what you should do instead. Stick to your manual, not just what the dealership tries to sell. Use maintenance reminder apps or set calendar alerts. Save your service records, they boost resale value. Pro tip: think of routine maintenance like brushing your teeth. Miss it once or twice and you're already on the path to decay. Section 3. Using the wrong oil equals shorter engine life. Think all motor oils are created equal? Think again. Using the incorrect oil type or viscosity disrupts proper lubrication, especially in high compression or turbocharged engines. Even worse, some drivers mix in random oil types that aren't compatible. For instance, Honda turbo engines are designed for 0W20 synthetic. Diesel trucks need high zinc formulas. Direct injection engines run best with low SAPS oils. Always follow your OEM specifications, not just whatever's cheapest on the shelf. Psychology trap: many drivers believe oil is just oil. It's not. The wrong oil can shorten engine life and lead to increased carbon buildup. Section 4. Riding the brakes, a killer for your transmission and rotors. Keeping your foot on the brake or lightly dragging it is one of the most widespread and harmful habits drivers have. Here's what it causes: brake pads overheat and become glazed. Rotors can warp. Calipers wear unevenly. And your transmission constantly downshifts, adding extra strain. Instead, use engine braking when appropriate. Keep a safe following distance and coast gradually before stopping. Pro tip: always take your foot completely off the brake pedal while driving. Even slight pressure can cut your brake system's lifespan by nearly 40%. Section 5. Ignoring warning lights, the $5,000 gamble. That little yellow light on your dashboard? It's not just a nuisance, it's your car begging for help. Ignoring warning lights, especially the check engine or oil pressure indicators, often leads to costly breakdowns. Check engine light can mean misfires, faulty sensors, or timing problems. Battery light signals a failing alternator. Oil light means immediate engine trouble. Using a $20 OBD2 scanner can reveal the issue before it gets worse. Many auto parts stores will even scan it for free. Pro insight: every mile you drive with a warning light on is a gamble, and the house always wins. Section 6. Using cheap gas or additives, engine knock and clogging. Not all fuels are made the same. Top-tier gasoline includes detergents that keep your injectors and valves clean. Budget gas usually lacks these, causing carbon buildup over time. Additionally, poor quality fuel additives or ethanol-heavy blends in engines not designed for them can damage fuel pumps and injectors. What to do? Always use top-tier fuel. Check the label carefully. Avoid additives unless recommended by your manufacturer. Don't use E85 unless your vehicle is flex fuel compatible. Tip: cleaner fuel means cleaner combustion, which leads to a longer engine lifespan. Section 7. Overloading your vehicle, the frame breaker. Your car has its limits. Every time you overload it, whether with passengers, cargo, or towing, you're putting extra strain on the suspension, brakes, cooling system, and transmission. Overloaded vehicles experience brake fade, cracked strut mounts, overheated transmissions, and worse fuel economy. Always check your GVWR and payload ratings before loading up. Common mistakes include towing boats, hauling heavy furniture, or squeezing 5 adults plus luggage into a compact SUV. You're not just pushing your car hard, you're causing serious damage. Section 8. Delaying fluid flushes, corrosion in disguise. Fluids do more than just lubricate. They regulate temperature, remove contaminants, and protect seals. Putting off flushes causes transmission clutches to slip, coolant to corrode aluminum parts, and brake fluid to absorb moisture and boil. Flush intervals. Transmission, 30,000 to 60,000 miles. Brake fluid, every 2 years. Coolant, 50,000 to 100,000 miles. Power steering, every 50,000 miles. Don't wait until the fluid turns black. By then, damage is already underway. Section 9. Driving hard on a cold engine, metal on metal. Redlining a cold engine is a guaranteed way to shorten its lifespan. Until the oil hits the ideal temperature around 190 degrees Fahrenheit, it can't properly protect internal parts. Pistons expand unevenly, bearings grind, and turbos get clogged with sludge. What to do? Keep your RPMs under 3,000 until the engine warms up. Use synthetic oil for superior cold start protection. Warm the car gently. Avoid aggressive acceleration. Mechanic's advice: cold revving is like sprinting on icy legs. You might move, but you're tearing tissue. Section 10. Ignoring small noises. Big problems brewing. Ticking, squeaking, rattling, clicking. Every sound your car makes is trying to tell you something. Ignoring these small noises often leads to costly repairs. Examples: clicking when turning means a bad CV joint. Squeaking during braking signals warn pads. Ticking in the engine could mean low oil or a valve issue. Use your ears. Catch issues early. Record sounds to help your mechanic diagnose. Psychology insight. People get used to new noises. This is called auditory adaptation, and it causes mechanical blindness. Section 11. Skipping tire maintenance. Wrecking the ride. Tires are the only part of your vehicle that actually touches the road. Poor tire condition or lack of upkeep affects fuel efficiency, handling, braking distance, and suspension longevity. Ignoring them leads to early wear on shocks, struts, and wheel bearings. Tire care tips. Rotate every 6,000 to 8,000 miles. Balance every 12,000 miles, get an alignment once a year, and check tire pressure monthly. New trend. Most cars now come with TPMS sensors, but don't depend on them entirely. Always use a manual gauge. Section 12. Using the wrong coolant. Internal engine corrosion. Coolants aren't one size fits all. Mixing different types or using the wrong coolant can lead to sludge buildup, corrosion, and gasket failure. For example, GM vehicles require DEX cool, while most Asian cars use HOAT or PHAAT. Mixing green and orange coolants creates brown sludge. Always flush your system with distilled water, not tap water. Expert warning: a $10 coolant mistake can end up costing you a $2,000 head gasket repair. Section 13. Skipping brake inspections, the $1,000 surprise. Brakes are wear and tear parts. Letting them grind metal on metal destroys rotors and calipers. Inspection tips: listen for squealing sounds. Watch for uneven pad wear. Check brake fluid color and level. And replace pads before they get below 3 millimeters. Mechanic advice: waiting too long not only doubles the repair cost, but also increases the risk on the road. Section 14. Letting your car sit too long. Death by dormancy. Modern cars don't like sitting idle. When a vehicle sits, fluids settle and thicken. Fuel breaks down, the battery dies, rust attacks brake rotors, and rodents can invade wiring. If your car will be parked for over 2 weeks, add a fuel stabilizer, disconnect the battery, and inflate tires to the proper pressure. Start it weekly or use a trickle charger. Long-term storage takes preparation, or you'll come back to expensive problems. Section 15. Leaving your gas tank near empty. Fuel pump's silent enemy. Running your tank close to empty regularly isn't just stressful, it's risky for your fuel pump. The fuel acts as a coolant and lubricant for the pump. When levels run low, the pump runs hotter and wears out faster. This can lead to costly replacements down the road. How to avoid that? Keep your tank at least a quarter full to ensure the pump stays submerged and properly cooled. Mechanic advice: don't let empty become your car's worst habit. Section 16. Neglecting cabin air filter replacement. Unseen but harmful. Your cabin air filter cleans the air inside your car, trapping dust, pollen, and pollutants. Over time, it clogs up, reducing airflow and making your HVAC system work harder. A dirty filter can cause unpleasant odors, foggy windows, and even aggravate allergies. How to fix it? Check your owner's manual for replacement intervals, usually every 15,000 to 25,000 miles. Replacing it is cheap and simple. Most filters cost under $20 and take minutes to swap. Pro tip: a clean cabin filter improves air quality and keeps your AC and heater running efficiently, saving you money and keeping your ride comfortable. Section 17. Over-tightening lug nuts, the hidden damage to your wheels and brakes. It might seem like a good idea to crank those lug nuts tight yourself, but over-tightening can cause serious problems. Excessive torque can warp brake rotors, crack wheel studs, and even damage your wheels. This leads to vibrations, uneven brake wear, and costly repairs down the line. How to prevent it? Use a torque wrench and tighten lug nuts to the manufacturer's specs, usually between 80 to 100 foot-pounds. If you don't have one, get the nuts snug by hand, then have a pro finish the job. Mechanic tip: always tighten lug nuts in a star pattern to ensure even pressure and avoid warping. Section 18. Neglecting coolant flushes. Overheating's hidden cause. Old or contaminated coolant can lead to engine overheating and corrosion inside your cooling system. When coolant loses its protective properties, it fails to regulate temperature properly and damages the radiator, water pump, and hoses. Signs include frequent overheating, heater issues, or a sweet smell under the hood. What to do? Flush and replace coolant every 30,000 to 50,000 miles, or follow your manufacturer's schedule. Pro tip: using the right coolant type is crucial. Mixing types can cause sludge buildup. Regular coolant maintenance keeps your engine cool, prevents costly repairs, and extends your car's life. Section 19. Using the wrong tires for the season. Tires designed for summer won't cut it in winter, and vice versa. Using the wrong tires for the season reduces traction, increases stopping distances, and accelerates wear. All-season tires sound convenient but often compromise performance in extreme conditions. So, what's the right move, you might ask? Invest in proper winter tires if you live in cold climates, and switch back to summer or all-season tires when it warms up. Expert advice: proper tires not only improve safety, but also save money by lasting longer and reducing wear on suspension components. Section 20. Not listening to your car, ignoring your intuition. Sometimes the best diagnostic tool is your gut feeling. Does your car feel off, shift strangely, accelerate oddly, or smell unusual? Trust that instinct. Many seasoned drivers say they just knew something was wrong before the check engine light even appeared. Bottom line, a well-maintained car isn't magic. It's the outcome of good habits, attention, and respect. There you have it. The 20 habits that destroy your car before it even hits 100,000 miles. Now it's your turn. Which of these mistakes have you made? Drop a comment below. No judgment here. We've all been there. Your experience could help someone else save their ride. If this video opened your eyes, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe for more pro mechanic tips, and share this with a friend who keeps ignoring their check engine light.